Traffic jams, flower and candle stalls set up in parking lots, and crowds making their way to cemeteries. That's what the beginning of November looks like in Poland. This annual scene is part of All Saints' Day, a long-held tradition during which Poles travel from across the country to visit the graves of their deceased relatives. Celebrated on November 1st, All Saints' Day is a major Christian solemnity, honoring all saints, both known and unknown. The day brings a special atmosphere as graves are richly adorned with flowers, mostly chrysanthemums, and flickering votive candles and lanterns. People gather to remember the dead, pray, and participate in church services. Historians trace All Saints' Day back to ancient times, when early Christian martyrs were commemorated on a specific day. By the 4th century, many churches in the eastern provinces of the Roman Empire held this observance. In 837, this was extended to the whole Catholic Church by Pope Gregory IV, who set November 1st as the official date. In Poland, the day is often called the Day of the Dead, a term popularized during the communist era when the regime aimed to erase religion from public life. However, honoring the dead is a tradition that predates even Christianity and stems from pagan customs. This tradition was so strong that the church had to accommodate for it. It introduced All Souls' Day, initiated in 998 by Saint Odilon, abbot of the Benedictines in Cluny, France. He dedicated November 2nd as a day to pray for souls in purgatory, and in Poland, many also visit cemeteries on this day, though in smaller numbers. Unlike other cultural traditions such as Mexico's Dia de Muertos or Halloween in the United States, Poland's All Saints' Day is solemn and serious. Many Poles view Halloween celebrations in the country as disrespectful to their tradition. However, over the centuries, this tradition has changed a lot. It derives from an ancient Slavic feast called Dziady in Polish, which means forefathers. According to old beliefs, during this time of year, the souls of forefathers returned to visit their families. People would bake small loaves of bread, called powałki, as offerings for the spirits. These loaves were also called heretyczki, which roughly translates to heretic's bread, because the church disapproved of such pagan practices. The bread had to be prepared a day or two in advance, since on November 1st, the spirits were believed to return and would rest by the fireplaces, their favorite spots. Disturbing them was believed to risk misfortune, such as a runaway soul starting a fire. It was also customary to place food on graves and to share bread with beggars who were thought to have connection with the spirit world, as well as with priests in exchange for prayers for the dead. I remember in my grandparents' home a small holy water font was mounted on the main door frame. It was filled on November 1st and 2nd for returning souls to bless themselves before entering, to ensure only benevolent spirits came inside the house. Bonfires were often lit at crossroads to guide wandering souls home and offer them warmth. Eventually, people began lighting candles on graves, a tradition that endures to this day. After dark, cemeteries across Poland become breathtaking landscapes, illuminated by thousands of candles. It's a time to pause, appreciate the moment, and honor those who have passed into the afterlife.